Welcome to an intriguing high-pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and fought Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Rebels will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Notre Dame will get the first crack on offense today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking...
He's in the clear. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Love. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Pauling. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Pauling. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Play action here on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Coming up, second down and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can, doesn't work out, brings up a big 3rd and goal.
It's a good battle down near the goal line. 3rd down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Ray. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Rebels offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Throwing off play action. That's caught. It's Diggs. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Breaks into open space.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
They got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. So keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant the seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
The Rebels look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Wallace. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Rebels churn out another first down. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Here he goes. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Rebels are in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to run it. It's Taylor. Fighting off the defender. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback keeps the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
On a drive that just won't end, it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Send the back in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Grab behind the line, it's Haas. Gets into space at the 50. He bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play and moves the ball to the 12.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB decides to keep it here. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
It's a quarterback keeper. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things a defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Love. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
And the back gets the football. That one moves the ball across the 40. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback still with the football. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. Tight end makes the grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Diggs. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
To the air, it's Simmons. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. Just standing there, gets hit again.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On another sack. This defense on fire.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Love. Makes a move and breaks free. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Back to throw. It's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The receiver grabs it. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. 2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver. Off the mark.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
He made it. 3 points on the board. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's pass. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 3rd and short. They'll try to throw for it. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Running out of time in the pocket. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
The Rebels will have to kick this away. And it's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs through the defender.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Carr. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st down, it's play action. The sure hands, it's Taylor. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. pass caught. A second down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Receiver hauls it in, nobody in the neighborhood. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
The Rebels will line up to boot it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Quick throw to the left. He's in the clear. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Back to pass. It's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Pass caught, but not good for first down yardage. Offense looking to punt now. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. To throw, it's Simmons. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And he fields it at the 15. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Gain moves the ball to the 37, another first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Fields. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks into the clear. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking downfield, it's Carr. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Wallace. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to find room. It's Diggs. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it! Big gain inside the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
The Rebels looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's the lead. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
1st and 10 play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Carr. Grab near the sticks. It's Love. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. The shotgun running play call. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. And in first down, right back to the running game. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. And you know, in the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. If I'm this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Important second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Makes the grab. It's Haas. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And the wideout goes in motion. throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Wallace. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Rebels pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Here he goes. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that didn't work. You talk about filling a hole and making the right read. This big defensive tackle just blew that play up and got them moving backwards.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Dropping back. It's Simmons. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Rebels, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking for some space. It's Love. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
We got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's Pauling. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Chewing clock with the running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, get a double team, some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Makes the grab. It's Wallace. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Grab behind the line. It's Lee. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped.
Breaks it in the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown this 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Absolute pandemonium here right now, Chris. The sideline is scrambling. They don't know whether to go for the tie or the win. Right now, this crowd is so loud, they better quiet down so they can get the call in.
Point after, not right through. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Caught by the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
And the Rebels are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grab behind the line. It's Haas. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Looking for a gap. It's low. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
defense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.